You're watching CNN. It's 13 minutes past the hour. Donald Trump says you can't trust Hillary Clinton, the Justice Department, or the FBI. That's why the U.S. presidential candidate wants a special prosecutor to investigate her family's Clinton Foundation, a charity he wants shut down.
Her foundation took in large payments from major corporations and wealthy individuals, foreign and domestic, and all the while, she was Secretary of State. The foundation donors included corporations and individuals with significant matters before the State Department. Not good.
Well, our Drew Griffin looked into some of the Clinton Foundation's activities that have raised questions about access and influence.
This is a map of the world, and these are the specific countries in this world that have given millions to the Clinton Foundation over the years. 10 to 25 million from Australia, Norway, and Saudi Arabia. 5 to 10 million from the Netherlands and Kuwait. Between 1 and 5 million from Oman, the United Arab Emirates, and Brunei. And it's not just countries. Individual foreign donors and foreign groups make up a huge share of donations to the Clinton Foundation. The campaign now says if Hillary Clinton becomes president, any foreign donations like these will no longer be accepted. CNN's Dana Bash asked Hillary Clinton's campaign manager, why wait?
Why not do it now? Why wait until the idea of her being president? Why not do it when she is running for president?
Well, the foundation is doing an enormous amount of work, and it takes time when you're in a number of countries around the world to retool, refocus the mission, and adapt.
At the heart of the issue is conflict of interest, or even the appearance of one. Namely, would a President Clinton give favorable treatment to a country or a company or a person who donated millions of dollars to the foundation? That's how Donald Trump sees it.
They've made hundreds of millions of dollars selling access, selling favors, selling government contracts, and I mean hundreds of millions of dollars.
Despite that claim, there are no definitive examples of what Trump says. But that doesn't mean there aren't questions, like longtime Bill Clinton pal and mining magnate Frank Giustra. Giustra's foundations have given more than $50 million to the Clinton Foundation. He's allowed Bill Clinton use of his private jet. And when a company he founded merged with another that became part of a Russian business deal that needed government approval, that deal got the okay from the State Department, run by Hillary Clinton. Giustra says he sold his stakes in the company years before the Russian deal. So, anything wrong? No. All above board, says the State Department. Other government agencies approved the deal. All the rules were followed, as they were in all cases involving Monsanto. The food giant has donated between $1 and $5 million to the Clinton Foundation, and it has had multiple partnership projects with the Clinton Global Initiative. In 2009, when Hillary Clinton took office as Secretary of State, Monsanto was actively lobbying the State Department for helping promote and open markets for its bioagricultural projects across the globe. And it all coincided with Secretary Clinton's global policy to promote agricultural biotechnology. According to Clinton, she was promoting U.S. agriculture, and especially the U.S. farmer, much like her Republican predecessor did. But there is no doubt one of the big winners was the big agricultural giant and Clinton Foundation donor, Monsanto. Hoping to put the potential pay-to-play allegations, especially with foreign donations, to an end, it was Bill Clinton who tweeted this afternoon, if Hillary becomes president, the foundation will only take in money from U.S. citizens, permanent residents, and U.S.-based independent foundations. And the Bill, Hillary, and Chelsea Clinton Foundation will change its name to just the Clinton Foundation. In other words, no Hillary.
In other words, no Hillary. That's a good payoff line, and that's the key here, isn't it?
She's elected.
If she's elected. So if she is elected, is this still going to weigh on her, do you think? How much of a problem is this?
I think it will be a problem if they don't dial it all back. Bill Clinton says he's going to stop raising money.
He's going to step down from the foundation. Obviously, her name will not be on it. But they are in such partnerships across the globe with so many different entities that it will take a while, and they admit it, to kind of pull themselves loose and then set up other agencies that can fill the void of the good work that the Clinton Foundation does do.
And I must say, I mean, when I was on assignment, when I lived in South Africa, saw them a lot in terms of the work they did on the ground in Africa, often partnering with other foundations like Nelson Mandela's.
Right.
So I think that's also the question. Will there be an impact if they scale back on the ground in places?
Well, that's going to be a challenge for them. Obviously, Bill Clinton sent out a statement yesterday, talking about all the good that they do and the fact that if Hillary is elected president, that they will have to find partnerships to fill the void where they retreat from the international scene. But they made it clear they're going to still run this thing domestically.
But politically, this is where she's got to try and figure out a way forward now. They've made some changes. Is it enough?
We'll see. How can you be president and have a foundation with your family name on it, maybe not your personal name on it, that is raking in tens of millions of dollars?
And it's a lot of money, isn't it?
They brought in $180 million last year from donors. That's going to raise questions no matter what you do with that money, no matter where it comes from. So I think this will be a political liability going forward. Again, there's nothing proven that says there was any kind of pay for play or quid pro quo, but certainly it gives that appearance of conflict of interest.
And also the role of Bill Clinton in all of this. This is all such uncharted territory. and in a way, is this about Bill Clinton bringing a little bit of his own baggage into her campaign?
I think it does. And remember that Bill Clinton not only raises money for the Clinton Foundation, but Bill Clinton has raised a lot of money for Bill Clinton. So will he continue to do the speeches? Will he continue to do the speeches where he gets paid by the very foundations that have also donated to his foundation? It's a very intricate web they have woven over there in the Clinton field, which has gotten them into a lot of this perceived trouble.
Perceived trouble, but like you say, it is so murky in many ways because it's so huge. I mean, I'm looking here, lists 300,000 contributors and 11 different initiatives, from medicine to greenhouse gas emissions. I mean, this is huge.
It is big money. I have studied a lot of charities in the United States. $180 million raised is a lot of money. $91 million in expenses is a lot of money for expenses. $7 million. Huge dollar amounts.
So for Donald Trump and his campaign, where do you think they're going next with this? They're going to keep on hammering this issue, but are they going to become...
Honestly, we have not found it. There's a lot of murky territory, as you've said, but you can't really... I give you a donation. Hillary Clinton in the State Department granted me this favor because of that donation.
And that's a very, very important fact.
Yep.
And I think that's...